the Dungeon Learner's Guide. We're going to be doing something very different than what we normally do today. We have been joining with a bunch of other content creators to work on a fundraiser campaign for the American Cancer Society. So that is what we're doing today. As you may be able to tell, my arena is still updating, unfortunately. But I figured while it was updating, I would go through a little bit of what we're doing and where you can donate if that's something you're interested in doing. We are hoping to try to hit $1,000 by the end of this, but the main goal for my particular stream is that we're going to be trying to push for getting from bronze in an arena account all the way up to mythic. So we are going to be doing quite a bit of arena. And I do apologize if my voice sounds a little strange. I am still a little under the weather, but we are going to be doing both limited and we're going to be doing some constructed. So if there's any decks that you would like to see me play to try out, please do send them to me in the chat. I would love to give them a shot. And we are lucky enough that we have an account that was given to us by Wizards of the Coast that we are able to use to make that run from bronze to mythic. We kind of have access to everything that we need as we're moving on. But this is going to be my first time doing something like this, and then once I'm done, we'll pass it off to the next person in line. I know that there are a few people doing it on YouTube, but I also know that there's quite a few doing it on Twitch. So most likely what'll happen once I'm done is I will post a link to someone who is streaming over on Twitch, because I don't believe there's anyone directly after me right here on YouTube. So that is the plan. In the chat over on the side, I've already put where you can donate if that's something you're interested in doing. Also pointing out that, of course, we are not supposed to be sharing a Magic Arena account. We got special permission from WotC to use this made account to run this event, so that is something to be aware of. But other than that, I have right now planned a couple of standard decks, and I have a couple of Explorer decks because I personally love Pioneer. I was looking at playing Rakdos Lizards in Standard, as well as a Jeskai Control in Standard. And then for Explorer, probably Azorius Spirits and Abzan Greasefang, because those are my two personal favorites. But if, like I said earlier, if there is something that you would like to see, please let me know. I know that there's so many different Standard decks right now, and with the recent bannings for Pioneer, there's a ton of different Explorer decks as well. But at this point, we're kind of just waiting on Arena to finish updating. The Wi-Fi is moving pretty slow for me today, so it might take us a few minutes, but I didn't want to start the stream late, so I figured we can just kind of chat as we're going through. Right now, oops, excuse me. Like I said, a little under the weather. I do apologize for any coughing, but I am feeling better than I was, so that is ideal. As Arena is getting started, if anyone has decks or deck lists, feel free to post them into the chat. I will make sure to go through and spend some time trying out decks that people want. And then we're also going to, like I said, try a little bit of limited. I'm not the best drafter in the world. I will certainly do my best, but we will see how that goes. Trying to pull up chat. There we go. So I'm not normally a streamer. This is still relatively new to me. I typically just kind of post videos on YouTube, but if there's any hints or tips or tricks that anyone has to make the stream sound better or look better, please let me know. I know I have my air conditioner in the background that might interfere a little bit, but otherwise this room is boiling hot without it, so gotta make some sacrifices here and there. Let's see. In terms of, this is something that we can mention, in terms of the actual incentives for streaming, or for not for the streaming, for donating today, obviously donating to the American Cancer Society is amazing, and I would really appreciate it if anyone would be willing to do that. But if you need a little bit of an incentive, We are giving away some prizes at the end of the stream. We have some things that have been donated by Ultimate Guard and Wizards of the Coast. So if you donate and you donate a $5 amount, then you will get essentially a raffle ticket that you can use at the end of it to possibly win a bunch of prizes. We have 2 different DC Wave 1 Squaros from Ultimate Guard. We have 2 collector cases of the DC Wave 1 from Ultimate Guard. We've got 10 different Ultimate Guard bundles, and then we have 20 10k gem codes for Magic the Gathering on Arena. So we have a plenty of different things that people can earn as we're going through this. But of course, you don't necessarily have to donate just in $5 increments, but if you do donate in $5 increments, then, the raffle tickets you'll be getting will be there. So, man, Arena is taking its sweet time to upload. And I would like to state, I started this like 20 minutes before I was supposed to go live. I assumed I could get 9 gigabytes worth downloaded in 20 minutes, but apparently that was not the case. So I do apologize that we are going to be sitting staring at just an Arena background for a little bit. It's not the most exciting stream in the world yet, but once we get into things, it should be a little bit more entertaining, ideally. But for everyone who is in chat, does anyone have any decks that you would like to see us play? Or do we want to start with limited? Either way works for me. Like I said, I've got a handful of decks that I have prepared and ready to go, but obviously if someone else has something else, then I can very easily just paste a list in. We're lucky enough to have an account that has access to pretty much everything. I think we were told that we can kind of do what we want. Our goal is just to, make it to Mythic. Well, I guess let this be a lesson for why we update Arena sooner rather than later. But I suppose overall, like I said, as we're waiting, I don't 100% know when the next YouTube stream is. I know it's tonight. I can double check real quick. But I think that there are streams that are going to be happening pretty much 24/7 over on Twitch. We didn't get quite as many YouTube streamers. We just got a few. But I think that it's still going to be pretty sweet. And hopefully next time we do this, we can get even more people. But let's see. So the schedule for today, I believe right now, I think I'm the only person. Looks like we have Raph over on Twitch, who's the person who put all of this together. So huge shout out to Raph. And then after Raph is done, around, looks to be 1 o'clock EST, so about an hour, then Reed Duke will be taking over on Twitch, and then I'll be continuing here on YouTube until about 4 o'clock or so. So it's going to be a longer stream, but I think it'll be a ton of fun. And then once I'm done, I'll make sure to link everyone over to Reed, because I think he's going until 5. So I think he's going for an hour longer than I am. And if not him, then whoever's next up on the list, I'll make sure to link them. But if you're looking for the next YouTube streamer, we have, looks like Azurain jumping on at 10 o'clock tonight. So a little bit of a gap between YouTube streamers, but we definitely have plenty of people over on Twitch as well. We should actually have, like I said, a straight non-stop stream over on Twitch, and then the occasional intermittent one here on YouTube. So it should be pretty fun. We got a lot of great people that are involved for a great community, for a, great cause. So hopefully that is something that happens. Take a drink real quick. Hang on. Man. Someday Arena will be updated. Just kind of vibing until then. Let's see if I can pull up some other deck lists. I'll be honest, I have not played a ton of Standard. What I have been playing in Standard has mostly been the Rakdos Lizards deck, because I'm a big fan of the Lizards. Let's see, maybe we can take a look at some lists while we're waiting. Let's see. I'm going to switch over here. While Arena is still updating, let's take a look at MTG Goldfish, shall we? See what exactly is going on in the Standard metagame. So yeah, so like I said, this is the list that I pretty much have ready to go. The Rakdos Lizards deck. This one is, I think, pretty similar to mine. Some Hired Claws. Okay. Yeah, I think really the only difference between this particular version and mine is I don't think I play the Scales of Shale. Instead, I believe I just play the full 4 Thoughtstalkers. But we'll give this one a shot. We'll see how it works. Sideboard should be good. So some lizard action. I thought about doing the Gruul Prowess, but it felt, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the #1 deck at the top of the list, even though that is probably where we want to be if we're trying to get to Mythic. And then the other deck that I was looking at was Jeskai Control, which is, if it wants to load, I mean, it's a control deck, but it basically wants to win through things like Beza, the Bounding Spring, to kind of stabilize, gain some life, do what it wants to do. Elspeth, Ral, and then using Caretaker's talent to really just make a ton of tokens, draw a ton of cards, remove all of your opponent's stuff, win with Carrot Cake, as weird as that may sound. But those are the 2 decks that I was looking at. Not sure if there's anything else that really sticks out. And we can play anything on Arena, so we're not limited to just Standard. So when I was looking at Historic, or not Historic, oh my goodness, Explorer, which is basically Pioneer. This is another one that I personally have been playing a lot of Abzan Greasefang and Azorius Spirits. So those are my 2 go-to decks. The Azorius Spirits deck that I personally have been playing is very different than this one. It's got Wandering Emperors, Invasion of Gobakhan, No More Lies, Portable Hole, Wedding Announcement. I've actually been playing a list that is all creatures just about, and 3... oh my goodness, what is the name of it? There's a 2-mana enchantment. That's an aura that gives lifelink, and when the creature hits something, you draw a card. I do not remember the name of that card off the top of my head, but I've been putting that in this list, and it actually works pretty well, because you can just slap it on like a Rattle Chains or something that is flying and relatively evasive, and just kind of get in for some damage, which is sweet. But we might try this list, see how it goes. And then the last one that I had lined up was the Abzan Greasefang list, which I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this particular list. I'll like I said, I'll probably give it a shot, but the lack of like Stitcher suppliers feels a little bit weird to me. For some reason, I really like Stitcher suppliers in the list because it gives you that chance to go turn one mill, turn two, you know, Rafine's informant or removal or cash grab or something, and then turn three Grease Fang, drop a Parhelion, start smacking. So that's my plan, and then we may start with limited, just because I figure limited might take longer. So I figure we'll use kind of the first half of the stream for limited, and then we'll move on to something else. But man, Arena is taking its sweet time to upload today, or to download, update. I don't know. And so we could also look at some other things, because as long as we are making the push from bronze to mythic, it doesn't really matter what format we do it in. So if we are doing it in, let's say, timeless, because I think we can do timeless, and historic's also an option. I don't even know what the timeless decks are at the moment. I have not played timeless in quite some time. It looks like there isn't really timeless decks here. They've only got the budget decks from MTG Goldfish. Let's see, some other recent decks. 4-color mid-range, Dimir Show and Tell, Yogg, Sultai, Show and Tell, Yogg, Jeskai. Mono Green Titan could be kind of cool. Not a lot of formats you can really play Titan in. Omnath. Grixis Control, Jund midrange. I don't know. Let's see. Let's take a look at this 4-color midrange that went 6-0. So we got a Gigantha Companion, Deathrite Shaman, Orcish Bowmasters, Tarmogoyf, Jarsil, Minskin Boo. Seems kind of cool. Not sure what makes it 4. Oh, the 4-color looks like Drown in the Loch and Spell Pierce. That's a weird splash to make. I guess it's also splashing 4 Test of Talents. Probably to take out Show and Tell. That makes sense to me. So, like I said, in the chat, let me know if we want to do timeless, if we want to do standard, if we want to do pioneer. I think we could also do historic. I'm less high on historic than I am timeless, because I feel like timeless is just kind of better. Boy, there's not any metagame here either. So let's see. Looks like historic. We got Burn, Mardu Control. That one I am interested in. You don't typically see a Mardu Control. Thraben Inspector, Aviary Mechanic. So you're bouncing things, you're killing things, you're drawing cards. Interesting. Huh. I'll be honest, I might be missing something, but I am not 100% sure how this deck wins. I guess you try to beat down with, what, Core Skyfishers? You just transform Tithing Blades? Weird. Okay. Sure. Let's see what else is in there. Because I'd love to play something relatively unique. What is this one? Abzan Company. So this is a Luris deck. So you can Cauldron Familiar, Halfling, Goose, Elves, Amalia, newly banned in Pioneer Amalia, Sam. Okay, so it's basically just an Amalia combo deck, but since it's in historic, you get some stronger cards to play with. Okay, I like it. Sweet. But yeah, I think personally I'm probably going to stick to standard or Pioneer. Just again, I feel like it fits a little bit more of what I'm interested in. So let's take a look at the standard metagame. So it looks like there's more. We could find some just like really funky tier 3 brew to really play around with. Let's see. Boros Mice. I know I've got a friend of mine that's played Boros Mice pretty effectively. Cheeky House Mouse. But this is a low curve. Holy cow. Most expensive thing is 3 in the main deck. Mabel. Okay. What's on the side? Sunspine, Whisker Veil, Sword of Fortune Frontier. Interesting. Okay. Could be fun. Azorius Artifacts. I think this is one that if we're going to play like a Simulacrum Synthesizer deck, that feels like something that would be better off in Explorer or Timeless. Because I don't think there's a ton in Standard now, is there? Not sure. Let's see. Can probably click on it and find out. Thran Spider, Cityscape Leveler. Another 3 mana. Braided Net. Okay. Okay, so there's some. There's more than I thought there were. Seems kind of cool. I don't know. This is another one of those decks that I feel like doesn't really win unless you have the synthesizer. Because, like, what does it do without the synthesizer? It just removes things. Hopes to drop the single Thousand Moon Smithy. Like, beat down with Thran Spiders? I don't think that's what you want to be doing. So let's maybe not put ourselves into that spot. Let's see what else we got. Reanimator. Reanimator could be fun. Zorius Tempo. Naya Rabbits. That's what we're talking about. Some absolute jank. So, Naya Rabbits, huh? Paw Patch Recruits. Burrowguard Mentors. Phineas. There's even a Balin in here. Fascinating. An Ancient Imperiosaur. Oh, this deck seems sweet. I don't know if it's any good, but man, it seems fun. Just absolutely pumping out a bunch of tokens and then smacking the crap out of people. Seems like a lot of fun, but it does not seem great. But yeah, I think this is one of those reasons why I kind of want to start with limited, because I feel like picking out the decks is going to be difficult. So I may just ask people to post decks in the chat, and then we'll play those. And if nobody posts anything, I'll just kind of pick one relatively randomly. And then we'll move on from there. Ooh, a poison deck. Dimir Poison. See, this is my problem. I'm looking at the like 1% played decks, which I know are not going to be good, but man, they just look so fun. Vraska. And then just a bunch of spells. Okay. I can get behind that. I don't think it's great, but it is certainly something. Alright, well, let's switch over from standard. Let's take a look at Pioneer. Because I know right now with the shakeup in Pioneer, with Amalia getting banned and Soren getting banned, things have looked a little bit different, but Phoenix is still very much at the top, and I'm not going to lie to y'all, I have no strong desire to play Phoenix. Like, I will, if that's what people want, but it's the same. It's just Phoenix. Hasn't changed. Ledger Shredders, Phoenixes, bunch of cantrips, Treasure Cruise that is somehow still in the format. Not sure how that's survived so far. But, you know, it looks like it doesn't even play Dig Through Time either, which is fascinating. Because I don't think Dig's banned. I think Dig and Cruise are both still legal. Alright, let's see. What is some of the stuff? So I will say there are some Pioneer decks that we can't play because there are still some cards missing on Arena. Like, I think Hidden Strings. I think there's still some cards that we can't play because they haven't quite made it to Arena just yet. Maybe, if it wants to load. There we go. So, at least I don't think all of these are on here. I could be wrong, I guess. For some reason, I feel like Hidden Strings is not on Arena. Correct me if I'm wrong. Man, my internet is being very slow for me today. What the heck? Come on. There we go. Mono white mid-range. And Soul Artifacts is never a bad deck. Enigmatic Fires. Didn't this used to be like the deck in the format, and now it's just kind of doesn't exist? 4-color elves? Hello. See, I'm very much like I want the cover of the book to be interesting. I want to look at the titles. So it is just elves. Stalwart, Mystic, Trapper, Sentinel. Okay. That's pretty sweet. Why 4-color? Because it looks like white's really only in here for Werefox. Black's only in here for Shaman. I guess you have Gnarlroot Trapper as well. And then you have Yorion in the command zone. Why is there a Mausoleum Wanderer in the sideboard? What is this deck? Why has it got so many one-ofs in the sideboard? What is happening? Probably because of the cord, but... oh my goodness, it is. Pause for reflection. This is a weird deck. It's also... since it's a Yorion deck, it's got a ton of lands in there. But it's also only got the 25. I don't know. I'm sure it does fine with all the elves. Honestly, you probably don't even need 25 lands, but... let's see, what other nonsense can we find? Zorius Lotus Field. Oh man, mono black aggro. Remember when that used to be like one of the top tier decks in Pioneer? I remember I got my butt kicked in I think it was an SCG qualifier way back when Pioneer first started. Made it to top 8 and lost to mono black aggro. Turns out 1 mana 2/1s are solid. Oh, Plays Archfiend. Sick. See, this deck seems like it's a lot of fun. I don't think it's good, but it does seem fun. Alright. So, again, I'm not 100% sure which of these we could or could not play. Like, I don't think we could play Niv to Light on Arena. Is Bring to Light on Arena? I don't think it is it? Because, like, Niv to Light could be sweet, but I don't think we have access to Bring to Light. At least I don't think we do. And there's no way to know, because it just says 4 rares. And I would look through the Explorer tab on Goldfish. I don't know if you guys have looked through the Explorer tab. There is not a ton to go off of. It's just kind of a nonsense tab. Like, post-ban birds a la Gull. I don't know what that means. B. Viper Elementals. Golgari Elves. Mono Green Devotion that is also somehow Selesnya. So, this one also has Abzan Greasefang, though. Do we think this Greasefang deck looks different than the other one? Fiend's Informant, Sentinel. This looks the exact same. It's got 1 Bankbuster. Yeah, this looks the same, I think. Interesting. Because I think part of the issue is that for things like Pioneer and Standard, there's like big tournaments out there, but Explorer doesn't really have big tournaments, as far as I'm aware. Because it's only an arena format, right? There's a Doom Foretold deck. Okay. Hang on. Wait a minute. Why are there 2 Yorians in the companion zone here? I think there was a mistake made somewhere. There's 82 cards in this deck. Oh, there's no sideboard. Oh my goodness. See, this is the downside of trying to find decks online for Explorer, is like somehow we have 82 cards, which we don't even need 82 cards with Yorion. Well, I guess the 2 are the 2 Yorions, aren't they? Wait, but then there's not enough cards in the deck, because then without the Yorions... Oh no. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what's happening. I'm going back to Pioneer. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at some other stuff. What else seems fun? Jund Sacrifice? I don't want to play Rakdos. Jund, maybe. Rakdos, it's been everywhere, man. Oh, so this is Rakdos, but splashing green for Igra. Okay. Blood Tithe Harvester, Mayhem Devil, Igra. What are you sacrificing? You're just sacrificing your Familiar and your Witness? Interesting. Yeah, looks like that's about it. We have Scavenger's Talent, though. Scavenger's Talent's pretty good. Especially if you're in a sacrifice deck. Just mill people out. I think Igra goes infinite, right, with Cauldron Familiar? Yeah, because I think if you have 2 Cauldron Familiars, you make everything a food. You can sacrifice one of the familiars to bring back the other familiar, and then it enters and drains, and you can go infinite that way. That's kind of cool. I do like that. It is very expensive, though. 5 mana is a lot. But I guess you just have to make it to 5. Like, you just stick Igra and you're good. And Nykthos is still in. Never didn't take the hit, so we could do Nykthos. But I feel like Nykthos, like mono green, is just try to get a ley line turn 1. I'll be honest, I think mono green might be my least favorite deck in all of Pioneer to play against specifically, because it just, man, it's brutal. Like, you need interaction turn 1 or they just start to run you over. I'm genuinely amazed that Nykthos hasn't taken a banhammer yet. Why is this playing an Elish Norn in the sideboard? What is the Elish Norn for? Is it to shut down ETBs? Double your card draw? Fascinating. How do you even make white mana? Oh, you use Leyline, don't you? Wild. Okay. Well, there's plenty of options to be had for sure. Oh my goodness, Arena. It's almost there, guys. It's almost there. We got like another, I don't know, like 75 megabytes or something like that. So almost there. So let's take a look at some other random decks. Let's look at what's really far down in the Pioneer metagame. Bard class? Hammer time. Hang on now. Boros Hammer time in Pioneer? How do you even play Hammer time in Pioneer? I guess you use, Hammer and Sigarda's Aid. Put it on a Cacophony Scamp. Heartfire Hero. Okay. I could get behind this. I like this. Oh, Resolute Strike. How many warriors are in here? 1, 2. 2. Lava Spur. Okay. This is kind of sweet. I don't know how good it is because there's not a ton of protection. I think this deck really wants to just like turn 1 Scamp, turn 2 Sigarda's Aid, Hammer, try to win immediately. Oh, wait, that does win immediately, doesn't it? Because you can sack the Scamp. Oh, that's kind of sick, actually. So this is if you are on the play and your opponent doesn't have turn 1 interaction, you can win on turn 2 with the right hand. But I feel like if your opponent has interaction, then it just gets a lot harder. This is pretty sweet, though. Maybe we try Hammer time, because why not? Although, looking at some Pioneer challenges, 25th, 92nd, 0-1. Oh, this person went 5-0. That's something. Are all of these cards even on Arena? Is there anything we're missing? I don't think so. We have Sigarda's Aid, right? Is Sigarda's Aid on Arena? What do we think? Yeah. Is Boros Charm on Arena? I don't think Boros Charm is it? I don't know. Maybe we'll give it a shot. try it 1 or 2 times and see how awful it is. See how much we get wrecked. Sure. We'll hang on to this one. We'll remember this one. So here we're gonna. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. We'll hang on to it. I don't know why that one stuck out to me. I just like to be able to smash things, I guess. Mardu Heroic. Boros Pia. Eldrazi. Hang on now. Pioneer Eldrazi? Mono Green Eldrazi? How does this work? You have Giganta. Thran Spider. Thought-Knot Seer. Golos. Leveler Ulamog. So Ulamog and Leveler are the big win conditions here. Oh, and Ugin. Heh. Spatial Contortion. Warping Whale. Ratchet. Silex. So it is just kind of like ramp as much as possible, as early as possible. Not a ton of great ramp options in Pioneer, though, unfortunately. I feel like you might be better off trying to land ramp your way up rather than use artifacts. 2 Spatial Contortions. Ooh, baby. Okay, okay. See, this kind of thing fascinates me because I would love to see Eldrazi be like an actual thing. But if we look at this list, the only Eldrazi in here are the Thought-Knot Seers and the one Ulamog. There's 5 Eldrazi in this list. Can we really call it Mono Green Eldrazi? Oh, this is calling it Colorless Midrange. But when I clicked on it, it said Eldrazi. What the heck? Okay, so it is Colorless Midrange, not Eldrazi. I was lied to. It's not Eldrazi. Is there an actual Eldrazi deck in here? Probably not. Probably not. There's not a ton of great Eldrazi in Pioneer. Oh my god, there's a second page. That's so many more decks than I thought. Oh, it's just mid-range. Never mind. Never mind. Hidden Strings. Okay, yeah, so I think we'll probably stick with what we have. And also, yes, I do realize that we've been streaming for almost an hour and still have yet to actually play Arena. I do apologize for that. It is taking its sweet time to upload, download, update, whatever it is. So we're just kind of trying to pick out some decks until then. But it's almost there. It's like 2 megabytes or whatever it is away. 200 probably, more like, not 2. Quintorius combo. This also used to be like a huge threat for a little while, didn't it? You just play Quintorius and immediately go into Spark Double Impersonator over and over until you win. But if somebody has removal for Quintorius, you just die. Less than ideal. Plays Virtues, though. That's kind of cool. Oh, I see. So, and like Creative Outburst, Magma Opus, so you can go and get treasures to try to ramp into Quintorius. But see, this is another deck, though. Like, if you don't have Quintorius, what do? You just die, right? Because without Quintorius, the Impersonators don't really do anything. The Spark Doubles definitely don't do anything. Carnosaur, but it's 6 mana. I'm a big fan of jank combos. I don't think that's the one we want to be on. I don't think that's what we're doing. Let's see what else is on here. Teamer Indomitable Creativity. Is that still playing? Oh, it's just playing Vaultborn Tyrant. So it's no longer playing. Oh my goodness, what's the god? The not the Golgari, the Gruul god Xenagos. It's not playing Xenagos anymore. Hmm. It's kind of cool, I guess, but seems less explodey. So, as a quick reminder, too, for everybody, if you are looking to donate to the American Cancer Society, we do have a link in chat that you can go ahead and click on. Any amount is welcome, but if you donate in chunks of $5, then you get entered into a raffle where you can win some awesome prizes that are donated by Ultimate Guard and by Wizards of the Coast. So, please do consider donating. It goes toward a great cause. And all the money made from today's stream will be donated as well. So if you are donating to the stream itself, then that money will be donated. So that way, all the money goes directly to the American Cancer Society. Yeah, let's see. Let's take a look at one more deck, and then we'll probably be able to jump into some games. Finally, I know. Some Merfolk. So this is another deck that I actually played on Arena a while back. I haven't played it a lot recently, but just being able to have basically 8 lords is pretty powerful when they're all at the 2-drop slot. Even though this deck is not playing the other 2-mana lord. They're only playing the Hexcatcher. Interesting. So it seems a lot more focused on Chord. 4 Deeproot Pilgrimage? Heck yeah. That's what we're talking about. Just pump out tokens, go wide, smack. Also, Tishana's Tidebinder, sweet card. Very cool, very cool. It's got another Tidebinder in the sideboard, too. Look at that. I do like Merfolk because I feel like they play in a very unique space for aggro decks, because you don't typically see an aggro deck without white or red. So I think, oh, you know, I'm sorry, I said there was one more deck, but then I saw the Boros Goblins, and I gotta look at some Gobos, because I do love me some Goblins. Because I tried to make a Goblin deck work in Pioneer. I actually posted a video of it on my YouTube channel a while back, but it was mono red, so it looks like this Boros version is splashing white for Boros Charm, for Rest in Peace, Gabakhan, Get Lost, Destroy All. So it's mostly sideboard cards, and then the Boros Charm in the main, which makes sense. Being able to just have all of that as backup is pretty solid. But I feel like you kind of miss out on some other very powerful goblins, because I know there's like War Chief, I think, which is double red. Chain Whirler is triple red. I think those cards are sweet. I think they work super well in the deck, but maybe not in this particular build. So, alright, well, for everyone who's in chat, any decks that stuck out to people, anything that we want to see that you're like, yes, this is the deck that I'd love to see played. And it could be, like I said, standard, could be Pioneer, timeless, historic. It's got to be an arena format. And we can't really do Brawl because, you know, that doesn't help us go from Bronze to Mythic, unfortunately. But any decks that anybody has seen that you're like, yes, I would like to try this deck. Any thoughts? Take a look back at standard. Oh my goodness, Arena's driving me crazy, man. Well, hello to, is it Slithiel? Mainly play Hearthstone, not Magic. That's all right. They're not super different. They're going to be different enough, especially when it comes to the like mana base of it. But thanks for being here, supporting a good cause, trying to raise some money for the American Cancer Society. So we'll see. Arena is just driving me nuts, though. It says it's fully downloaded, but it's just not connecting for some reason. Yeah, the mana between Hearthstone and Magic, definitely the main difference. I think, if I remember, it's been a long time since I've played Hearthstone, but I think Hearthstone you can only do things on your turn as well. Magic has a system where you can do things on your opponent's turn sometimes with certain cards. So oh my goodness. Oops. Hang on. Let's get Arena up and running, because for some reason it is... There we go. But yes, once again, I do apologize for not actually getting into any of the games yet. Arena's trying to update itself. Played with Planeswalker decks in Magic. Is that a thing? Yes. Yes, Planeswalker decks are definitely a thing. They're not really too much of a thing anymore, unfortunately. They've kind of been replaced by like the commander decks, but those were just like the pre-constructed decks that you would play that had the Planeswalkers in them. There's a good chance that some of the decks we'll play today will have Planeswalkers in them, because there are some super powerful decks in Standard and Pioneer that use Planeswalkers. See if I can find a good example. I think it was the Jeskai Control one we looked at that had Planeswalkers in it? Most likely, right? Can we show our favorite decks? Sure. So I haven't personally played this Jeskai Control deck, but this is probably one that we're going to play today. It is what it kind of sounds like. It wants to control the game and do what it's trying to do. So you've got the big creatures that gain life, draw cards, do all that fun stuff. The Planeswalkers that are going to be making tokens, so that way you can slowly win the game. Bunch of removal, just get rid of your opponent's stuff. Carrot Cake, which is another way to generate card advantage, make tokens, gain life. And then using some of the enchantments as both removal and then a way to have some sort of win condition on the board. Oh my goodness, Arena just crashed. We're never going to get to play today, team. Holy cow. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try to update it. Although I think it's already fully updated. Now it just has to actually open. So what's making some of these so costly? I'm assuming you mean like the actual like price. Like the fact that temporary lockdown for 3 of them would be almost $30, caretakers $47. They're really just so costly because, I mean, they are very good cards, so they see a lot of play and people really want them for a bunch of different decks. Temporary Lockdown right now is one of the best removal spells in Standard, just because it's 3 mana and can get rid of like any of the small things that your opponents are doing, and there are just a ton of like very aggressive decks that want to play just creatures on turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, and just kind of keep beating you down. So being able to have that removal spell early on is very good. And then Caretaker's talent is just absurd. It is such a good card. It draws cards, makes tokens, gives your tokens +2/+2. So if you can make a token copy of Caretaker's talent, then you're just doubling, tripling up, getting a bunch of different, boosts and card draw and everything else. So a lot of stuff going on there, but overall, like I said, this is going to be one of the decks that we're going to try. And then the other one that I'm thinking of right now is probably Hammer Time, because I saw it and I was just like, you know what? This seems like a ton of fun. Let's give it a shot. Because it seems fun. It seems good. So why not? But I think if we kind of split our time between the aggressive strategies of Hammer Time and then the control strategies of Jeskai, and it works out because Jeskai is in Standard and Hammer Time is in Pioneer. Hey, no worries, man. Thanks for dropping by when you could. But it looks like we finally got Arena up. So let me just log in and then we can finally get into some games. So let's see. Our log in. Then we should be good. Sorry, give me just a second. It's not my normal account, so I gotta make sure I type everything in right. I don't want to make a mistake. Because, as I mentioned before, we were very lucky to be able to get a special login from Wizards of the Coast that is essentially... Oh no, it is not working. That's not good. Let's try this again. Okay. Make sure I didn't type it in wrong. I did. I just typed it in wrong the first time. See? There we go. Alright, so let's switch things back over, shall we? There we go. It should be back up on Arena. And there we go. Oh, see, and we are the very first one, so we gotta do the intro. Maybe. Do we have... Oh my goodness, we have to do we have to do a tutorial. Hang on, let's see if I can... Let's turn some audio on.
The forest belongs to the elves.
Let me know if it's too loud.
She seems like an enthusiastic teacher. You'll need to draw mana
Oh, see,
from
that sounds
lands
too loud to me
cast your
already.
spells.
Alright. Are we allowed to concede? Do we think it's going to keep making us play? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well, I guess we have to do the tutorial. Well, for anyone who doesn't know how to play Magic, here we go, I guess.
Wake up. Wake up.
Let's learn together.
Looks like you barely survived your last battle, but with some training,
Oh no.
you'll become a force to be reckoned with. Let's get started.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way for us to skip this, unfortunately. So, alright, so this is what we're doing. We're gonna
Elves of Llanowar.
practice some magic.
Perhaps one of them will help us practice. Good. You don't have enough lands to cast So that's all you can do right now.
Hope everyone loves a
Find
good
another land so you can summon a creature.
tutorial. Oh my goodness. The downside to a new account, I suppose.
Only one of your creatures is ready to attack.
I genuinely don't even remember the last time that I have done a tutorial like this for Magic. Oh my goodness, I got the hiccups now too. Talk about bad timing. And it's a shame that the one person that was in chat that was relatively new to Magic isn't here for the tutorial.
Now so the cards to inspect their details.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Keep pressing the attack. Ah, you've been blocked.
It is nice that there is a pretty detailed tutorial when you start up an account, but I do wish there were a way to skip it. On the bright side, whoever's streaming after me, congratulations for not having to worry about it.
Pity I have to crush you.
But, uh-oh, big boy. Sorry, I was just pinning a message in the chat.
Just if you attack now.
Am I supposed to attack anyway? What am I doing here? Don't attack this turn, okay, sure.
You've shown spirit, but I will show you strength.
I'm gonna get my butt kicked here. Do you think it's possible to actually lose the
Stand your ground. One of your creatures can block it.
the tutorials? Although it didn't let me attack, and like I was going to attack, because why not?
Take down that beast while it's still recovering.
Okay.
You're not making this easy. We've got you cornered.
Cast the spell. Clear a path to finish her.
Boom. Undefeated in tutorial games of Magic. Boom. We're off to a
Well
good start.
fought, outsider.
Ooh,
Oh my
shiny.
goodness, I do actually have to
You've
do
unlocked a
every
new
single... Oh, I
card.
really
Yeah,
can't just skip
work
it.
back there. But if you're going to battle another planeswalker, you've got to be prepared for anything.
Yeah, I can just exit.
I know a guy
Darn.
on Ravnica that can teach you everything you need to know about tactics.
Well. Once we get through the tutorial, then we can go ahead and figure out what the heck we're doing. I feel like at this point I kind of just want to start with the draft. Yeah.
Yes, first blood.
Why did I get 20 life and he's only got 13?
Don't worry. These things are basically harmless.
Do we think he only has raging goblins? The answer is yes, apparently. Oh my goodness.
Aha, second blood. Alright.
You need to
Oops. Click the wrong button. There we go. It's not a... What is it? Not a raging goblin.
Where that came from.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we have a cat now. It's just a 1-2.
Your creatures aren't tough enough to survive being blocked. Hold them back.
Okay.
Everybody but me, charge! Hey, nobody kills my troops but me!
Oh no. Keep trying to hit the spacebar to all attack, but it's not letting me. I have to actually click the button for the tutorial.
Oh, here it is.
What the heck? Can't do that. Against the rules.
Nice defense. He'd be a fool to attack you now.
Okay.
Never hold back. Never back down. Never walk barefoot in a goblin warren. It's time to bring the pain.
What is this?
This is going to hurt.
That's a 7-3.
It's the pokey bits that hurt the most.
And how many did this say that there were for the tutorial? 5? I genuinely don't remember any of this.
You're a quick learner, so let's try a more challenging lesson.
Okay. So, and as a reminder too, I did pin the comment in chat, but if you would like to donate to an amazing cause, we are taking donations right now for the American Cancer Society.
If it is wisdom, you
So there is a link that you can donate to that has been pinned in the chat. So we would love to get as many people to donate as possible. We'd love to hit $1,000 donated by the end of the stream. And then for the incentives for that too, if you donate $5 or more, you are entered and given a raffle ticket, so that way anything that you are donating, you'll get a chance to win some prizes as well. So do check that out. It'll be something that is going on for the entire stream, and of course continues on into the next person's stream as well. But in case you are just joining, we are learning how to play Magic, since this is a brand new account.
good. You've been paying attention. Obstacles may block your path, but do not lose sight of your true goal.
Is that crab wearing a pirate hat?
It is a crab wearing a pirate hat. Fun and spicy. Nothing we can do about that though, so no point in attacking. We'll just kind of vibe.
Battles ebb and flow.
Uh-oh.
Keep going. He's running out of cards.
Go all in on this cat.
If you keep to the shallows, you'll never learn the secrets of the depths.
Wow, that sounds deep.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
If you want big waves, do not blame the ocean when you get carried.
Pelagosaur?
These lessons are just so majestic.
What is this thing? +3/+3 and flying. Should we put that on the big boy? And just kind of keep doing our thing?
The student is a river. The teacher is an ocean.
It is definitely...
The master is...
I don't want to say stopped holding my hand, because it does feel like it's still very simple, but
Last one sounds a bit fishy.
I appreciate that it's not forcing me to make certain decisions now.
You know what? The Mystic I was thinking of isn't even a merfolk.
Simple.
It was fun while it lasted.
I imagine the last two are going to be learning, like, instants and sorceries. Instance is probably the last one, doing things, like, in response.
Okay, you're almost ready to
Yeah,
take on
let's see
anyone.
what we get. Do we think... Or maybe the last one's just, like, an actual match.
Watch her every move and be ready
Okay.
for anything.
This opponent has spells that can be cast on your turn. Illegal.
Oh, what pretty little thing has wandered into my web?
She's like a fancy pirate.
Go on, attack me.
Do we think we're actually supposed to attack her?
This is my favorite part.
Oh, it didn't matter.
Let her get under your skin.
Your move.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Did you see that coming?
Well, I guess we do this. It's not like we're doing much else. Do you think she got tools? Oh, okay. Do like a good mono black
I don't think
flash
they even
deck.
get a hit in.
This.
What is that? When it enters, if you cast it from your hand, it deals 1 damage to an opponent for each swamp you control, and it cannot block.
Be careful. You can't afford to take another hit like that.
Yeah. Okay.
block first. Then it's time for some trickery of your own.
Mm-hmm.
Cast it now. Ooh, very clever.
Do we think we're supposed to attack here or not? Yeah, alright.
You've fallen right into my trap.
Get ready.
I've got
Okay.
nothing, really. I'm at your mercy.
Cast this spell only if a creature is attacking you. Make 3 1/1 spirits. Okay. Oh my goodness. I still can't use space to do anything. Yeah.
Looks like you've let your guard down.
She got 3 of them. Whoa, 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 whoa. She's already played 3 of them.
Now it's my turn.
Hurry! Make some blockers.
Ugh, why won't you die?
Now you've got
Oh,
time.
so I would have had it either way. It's nice of the game to give me exactly what I need, exactly when I need it. Alright, one more tutorial, and then we can finally get into the actual game. I feel like I've been saying that for
Nice
so
job.
long.
That was some quick thinking.
Hello? Can
When
I...
we first met, you looked within an inch of your life. But now you're unstoppable. Who
Uh-huh.
were you fighting in the first place, anyway?
Uh-huh. Wait. The implication is that our character who just went through the tutorial was fighting Nicol Bolas.
What? This is a terrible idea.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna get destroyed. You can unlock play modes in the options. So I didn't have to play through all of this, is what you're telling me?
And I'll let you go.
You sure?
Lose, and you will serve me for eternity.
Oh my goodness.
Fight as if your life
Raph. We made it all the way to the end! I played through 4 tutorials before being told I could skip it. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I appreciate the heads up that I could skip it. Oh man, that's funny.
Had to think twice before he tries messing with you again.
Alright, well, now that that's done. Oh my goodness. Appreciate the heads up. At least we didn't have to do that last one. We didn't have to do all of them, so I'll take that. It's okay. See, I thought there was a way to skip it, but I just, for the life of me, could not remember. It is the cheat to one-shot Bolas. You are very correct. All right.
Good work, Planeswalker. I think you're ready for the next stage of your journey. In Sparky's challenge,
And now
you'll
we can
choose a
unlock all the
starter
play
deck to
modes.
play against me.
Yes.
If you can defeat me
Oh, that's
3
so much
times,
better.
you'll have proven you're ready to step into a much larger.
So much better. Alright. Oh my goodness. Okay. So now we can finally do the thing. So I think, like I said earlier, I think we're probably going to start with limited. Because our goal is to get from bronze in both constructed and in limited. So let's at least get it started in both, shall we? Alright, so let's see. So our options, we got, for premier drafts, we can do Amonkhet or Bloomborough. Does anyone in chat have a preference? Would we rather see Amonkhet or Bloomborough? I gotta give it a second because I'm on a bit of a lag. Alright, so I think we're caught up on our lag. So what do we think? Amonkhet or Bloomborough for our first draft? It's been a while since I've done either of them, I'm not gonna lie to you. I guess if there's no preference, we'll probably go with the more recent one. Alright, let's try Bloomborough. I think I can just spend our stuff. So I'm just gonna spend our stuff. Because I think in theory we should be making it up as we go, provided we're actually winning our games. We're waiting on one person. So now's everyone's chance in the chat. Jump in, we need one more. Ah, there we go. Mr. Shot. Alright, let's see. Bloomborough draft. Oh man, do we just take Mabel? Just immediately commit to mice? Mice are very good. I don't know how strong they are in draft, but sure. Let's commit to Mabel. Ooh. That's a 5-mana 5/4. Won't do much else, but it is a 5-mana 5/4. There's also a veteran guard mouse who would need things to target it with. I'll take the Sunspine. It's a beater. Oh, there ain't nothing in here, is there? Provisioner? Junk Blade? Let's take the Junk Blade. 3/3 City's not good in draft. Mouse Trapper? Or I'm sorry, yeah. That's not bad. Sticks us on our mice. I was hoping that would get rid of the notification just clicking on it. Oh, Blacksmith's Talent. That's pretty solid for mice, right? Is this also a mouse? Whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability, mice get +1/+0. Ooh. What do we think? Talent or Fleet Flower Foot? Guess let's go Flower Foot. Birds, reptiles. Oh, War Squeak. War Squeak. Oh, another Flower Foot. And a Nettle Guard. Let's take the Flower Foot. We're just going to be real aggro. Some Bat Clerics. Agate Assault. Might of the Meek. Let's do Might of the Meek. I think we're just gonna build draft mice. Alright, let's see. I think Provisioner. It targets. It's expensive, but probably does the job. Ooh, guard mouse? Guard mouse. Take another Provisioner. We're probably not going to play another Provisioner, but we'll see, I suppose. Discard a card, draw a card. Oh, I took too long. I wasn't paying attention. That one's on me. I meant to take the mouse. And we're probably not playing blue. Okay. So our rare here, Paw Patch. Paw Patch is good, isn't it? Is Paw Patch worth splashing for? Probably not. It is very good, though. Could do Valley Rally. Bravekin. Let's do Bravekin. Ooh, Phineas. Probably Nettleguard. What is this? +2, +2, +1, +1. Oh, this is Carrot Cake. The Scribe. Oh, this is just a bite effect. Let's take the removal. Oh my god, it's Balin. We should have picked up that green splash. Alright. Let's take another Bite of the Meek. I think we need more creatures, though. Yeah, we definitely need some more creatures. Oh, there's a Trapper. Take a Trapper. Oh my goodness, another 3-tree city. Coruscation. It's probably just ahead of the homestead, isn't it? Yeah. We have enough non-creatures. I feel like the Harnesser might be okay. Oh, take another 2-drop. Steam Path. Another Valley Rally. Another Harnesser. Let's take a Harnesser, I guess. Alright. Whenever it attacks a creature without flying, gets +1/+1. It does target. Let's take that. Oh man, some more mice here. Probably more on the high end, right? That's actually a solid card. Oh my god, there's another Paw Patch. Oh, we should have gone into green. Alright, Flowerfoot. We also have the Seed Glaive Mentor. Probably the Seed Glaive, yeah? I don't imagine we want a third flower foot over the seed glaive. War Squeak. I like War Squeak. I might be in the minority on that one. I personally really like War Squeak. Oh my goodness, there's another flower foot. I guess we are taking a third flower foot. Could take a sonar strike? Nah. We're just gonna go hard on the flower foots. Oh, there's another adept too. Huh. We're at the difficult part of the draft. So we're gonna have to figure out what to cut. Bramble Guard capped at the beginning of combat on your turn. Target creature gets +X/+O. It's pretty solid. We also have a haste enabler. Let's take the captain. Oh. Create a wall whenever one or more non-creature, non-land permanents enter. Return something from graveyard. Sure. Why not? Jolly Gerbil. We probably don't wind up playing any of these cards, if I'm being honest with you. I'm just going to take the gerbil and throw it in the sideboard. We don't really have a ton of gift cards. I don't think that's worth it. Take another mouse. Oh my god. I have a play set of Swordmasters. Just throw some nonsense in the board. I think we're at the point where I don't really know if we're taking much else. We were definitely the only player in Boros, though. I guess. I don't expect to play it. It's not a great card. Yeah, we'll throw Might of the Meek in. Throw War Squeak in. This deck is either going to steamroll people, or it's going to get absolutely demolished. I think those are really our only options here. So let's see. So these are our 1-drops, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we want this many 5-drops. Honestly, I don't think we take the Head of the Homestead. I don't think we necessarily need the Rabbit Response. I also don't think we play this many lands. Honestly, I think we cut a land. I'm gonna go down 1 mountain. I don't think we need this many mouseses. Mabel, Roughshod. Take out the Harnesser. I'm just taking out both of the Harnessers. I'm kind of just doing this by vibes, if I'm being real with you. This is hilarious. Our 1-drop slot is hilarious. I have no idea. Does Builder's Talent really do much? We've got 3. Is it just 3? Yeah, let's take out the Builder's Talent. Probably don't need this many. Maybe like trimming there. And maybe a Provisioner? Yeah, screw it. Let's try it like that. We're either going to win real fast or die real fast. Those are our choices. Let me know what you guys think of the drafts. If we did okay, maybe we should have done better. But we'll see how we do. This is our first goal, is to try... My goal is to try to get us to silver for limited and... Oh, this is great. We can go turn 1, turn 2. Yeah, we're going to try to get to silver in limited and constructed. That is my goal. Because I think if I can get us to at least silver, possibly higher, then whoever's after me can do even better. Ooh, do we play the Nettle Guard? I think we can bluff them into taking the 1. Yeah. That's what we're here for. Okay. 3 mana, 2/2. Okay. And then we just do this. Bonk. Okay. Is this each player? Hilarious. Oh, I also have one of those. Squad. Okay. Do we use it? +1/+0 deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. I think so, right? Because we just, like, do that. And then we crack in for 4. Okay. See? 2 little mice. They're getting there. Never attacks. Okay. Looks like our opponent's on the flying train. Yep. Okay. We seed pod and we don't attack, and then next turn we can give flying to something. Probably the mouse. Oh, okay. That doesn't do us much good right now, but I think we take the... Well, let's see. Yeah, I think we swing these 2. Target. I think that's fine, because then we play another one with Offspring. Well, they have a counter spell, don't they? I wasn't anticipating a counter spell in limited. That one is on me. Okay. Ooh, Mabel. So +1/+1 vigilance, trample, haste. We probably put it on Mabel here and swing out. Sure. I don't know what they do here. Yeah, okay. Victory number 1 down. We're getting there. We're getting there. See if we can run our way up to silver. Alright. Let's just jump into the next one. I do really like mice in Bloomborough. I do think they're a ton of fun, but I'm a Boros player at heart, so obviously I would pick the Boros creature type. But, you know. No. Alright. Oof. We're not doing much turn 1, turn 2. But we do have the Seedglaive Mentor. Gonna mulligan. That's better. We put the guard mouse. Alright. Oh, and we draw another guard mouse. Things work out, apparently. Okay. So do we think we kill it? What's the plan here? Oh. Or we offspring that. And we say, if you would like to block, you can. Sweet. Time card. Okay. I think if I'm not mistaken, this kills that. There we go. The issue is if we don't draw a fourth land, oh no. If we don't draw a fourth land, we're not doing much. Oh, well, there's our fourth land. We'll do that. I don't think it's worth attacking. They just kill it. Okay. Do we attack here? I think we attack with this one. I don't think we attack with the 6-1. Alright. What do these things do in the graveyard? Oh no! Crud. Oh, this is not going well for us. Gotta hold on to this mountain. Don't want to be empty-handed. Oh, this is going so badly for us now. That talent is going to be putting in some work if they can get it leveled up. Oh, man. Yeah. Maybe don't tap our blue source. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Not our blue source, our white source. What does our land do? +1/+0. Gains haste. I'm a scrub. I forgot it gave haste. And now they're just gonna do this every turn. Oh no. Okay. So we definitely have to activate it this time. Do we want to land? Probably not, right? Yeah, if we had done that last turn, we would have won there. That is my bad. This doesn't trigger on birds, though, does it? Man. I think we just do it again. No, 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 no. They have a response, don't they? Oh my goodness, do we keep that? So they're just going to keep bouncing our guard mouse every single turn. I think we have to play multiple things in a turn if we want to have any hope of getting out from under this. Because they just beat us down. There's nothing we can do to stop it. Problem we're going to run into is we've only got the 2 white sources, so we need more white mana to really do anything. Oh, but they're about to make a rat. I think we just die here, team. I don't think we win this fight. Because, like, can do that and that. But they can bounce one of them. They can make something unblockable. Yeah. Make Vren block. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we get out of this. I think we just take the hit and we say GG's. Not our game. At least on the bright side, we can't go down in bronze tier. So, let's try it again. But overall, not doing too bad. I think things are going pretty well. I still think the draft is probably pretty solid. Alright, let's see. Oh man, this is a risky keep, isn't it? But like, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna keep it. Flowerfoot. I think we wait on the War Squeak until it's actually something we can use to prevent a block. Forestation gauge. Ooh, heck yeah, land too. Okay. Let's just wait. I think we trap her. Okay. Alright. So now... Does this give +1/+1 or +1/+0? It gives +1/+1. Okay, not too bad. Otters versus mice. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Is this otter ball? I think that just makes an otter, doesn't it? Yeah. The otters are going to be faster than this. They're going to grow more exponentially. Oh, that's a good card. Swing with the boys. Okay. We got some blockers. That's something. So, and a quick reminder for everybody who is just now joining the stream, if you would like to donate to the American Cancer Society, we do have a link that is pinned in the chat. You are welcome to click on that, donate at any time. Any donations of $5 will get you a raffle ticket that you can then use to try to win some amazing prizes that have been donated by Wizards of the Coast and Ultimate Guard. They include some like deck boxes, they include some Ultimate Guard bundles, and they include some gems on Arena. So plenty of stuff if you're interested. And of course it helps out a great cause. So a great way to support the ACS. What does this thing do? Would deal damage, deals damage +1. I don't know what we do here. So we could give all the mice +2 or +1/+0, but that doesn't let us push through the damage. I think we just wait. More otters. I think if they attack, we're forced to chump pretty much everything. In fact, I think if they attack with everything, they win. Because I think we're forced to block, yeah. We're forced to block the hero. And the hero kills us because of the flame caller. Well, I could kill the flame caller. Then we lose just about everything. Yeah, alright, let's give ourselves the best shot. Go to 1. Lose our entire board? Yeah, okay. Dead. Alright. Well, first game went well. The second two, not so much. So we'll try it again. Hopefully this isn't the end of draft 1 already. I'm not setting up everyone who comes after me in a great spot. But we'll see. If this one doesn't go well, then maybe we'll switch over to either, I don't know, could try some constructed, maybe try another round of limited, see if the next one's any better. A shout out to everyone who's been donating. We got $10 raised so far, so we're getting there. Not quite the 1,000 we're looking for, but anything helps because it's all going to a good cause. Not that one. This one's okay. Keep this. Maybe toss back the 4-drop. Do we think that I overvalued this Flowerfoot? It seems good. Like, it seems like it's doing what we want it to be doing. Is there a flash creature in green with 2 power? I don't think so. Okay. Nettle Guard. And next turn, if they play something that can block, we just prevent it from blocking, or they just kill my mouse. Rude. More mice. Are their sleeves just plain black? I feel like I'm missing a texture to those. I feel like those should be something. So here we go. So now we war squeak on one of them. We say this boyo here can't block, and we smack for a bunch. Oh man, they offspring that. That's less than ideal. Might of the Meek is good here. I think we straight up just swing out. And we do this. Didn't draw land, though, like I was hoping. But if we can get the Sunspine links down, honestly, it'll probably do most of the work for us. Yeah. And the sun's finally... This is actually going to do a damage, too. Because they have a non-basic. Heck yeah, getting value. Oh, don't kill it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Double removal spell to kill the links? What they discard? Kindle Spark Duo. It's a choice. We do this. So I think my plan here is to get the Roughshod Duo down, and then we can Bramble Guard. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're gonna get in? That's a choice. So we can make it 6 power. Yeah, okay. Tap a creature an opponent controls. Whenever it attacks, target creature control. I think unless they have something, I think that's game. Them both having trample should be enough, in theory. Okay, so they go to 1. Sure. Hey, we got there. Alright. 2 and 2. We have pushed up to Bronze Tier 3. Our first rank up. Hopefully not our last, because if it is, then hoo boy. Alright. It's weird playing on an account that has access to everything, because normally in drafts I'm like, oh man, I don't, like, this rare doesn't help my current pool, but I really want it for one of my constructed decks. And not having to worry about that is kind of nice, actually. Just being able to draft the things that make sense. It's pretty sweet. Big fan. So, once again, a huge shout out to Wizards of the Coast for giving us this account that we can kind of mess around with. And then I'll be streaming until 4, so I got about 2 more hours. And then once I'm done, I will pass the torch over to whoever is playing on Twitch, because I believe right now there is nobody directly after me on YouTube, but I will double check the schedule before we fully go offline. Oh man. If one of these mountains were a plains, this would be like the perfect hand, but I don't think we can keep that. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's put this guard mouse. The guard mouse has not impressed me, I'm not gonna lie to you. The guard mouse has been mediocre at best, I think. I think it's tough to be like the 4-drop in your colors when you... Oh no. You really want to be the aggro deck. I think we can convince them to take a hit. Yeah. Let's play another mouse. That Vine Lasher is going to kill us. Can't believe they got it turn 1. Oh, and a carrot cake? Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we could at least still kind of keep convincing them to take hits. Because they're definitely not blocking with that Vine Lasher. Enter. Oh, that's got death touch. Oh my god, we still can't draw land. Oh no. That's fine. I'll do that trade. Get the death toucher out of here. Oh boy, what is this? 2/4 flyer. Whenever you gain or lose life during your turn, it gets +1/+0. We got a land at least. Oh boy, what do we do here? Roughshod. This thing having vigilance is going to be a nightmare, I think. I don't know what we do to get rid of it, other than finding one of our handful of removal spells, which we have not seen a ton of in this this queue. Oh boy. Okay. Well, one of the nice things though is we can do this, and then we can target this mouse. And then we can go to combat and we can target this mouse. And then we can smack for a whole bunch. Maybe not that one. That one just gets chumped. But we could smack for a whole bunch. That went better than I expected. I did not expect us to walk away with more creatures than them from that. Targeting. Valid. We can dish out some damage, but our opponent has a lot more cards than we do, so unless they have nothing to play, which is unlikely. Oh, this will be good though, because we can put a counter on that, trigger everything else, push in. Oh. Okay, okay. Put him to 4. Moonrise Cleric. Whenever it attacks, you gain a life. Okay. Oh, that's a card. That's quite good right now. I think we just keep on the offensive, because they're forced to try to spread out their blocks as much as possible. And we now also have a land that can give our mice haste, which is going to be very relevant if they can somehow drop 2 blockers. Okay. Saber doesn't kill the mouse. Okay, alright. There we go. We officially have a positive record. 3-2. And if we can win one more, we'll end with a guaranteed positive. But we are at least guaranteed to go neutral. 3-3 at the very worst. And we spent, what, like 1,500 gems to get in? So if we were, in theory, to break even, we'd have to win 5. I think that's doable. I think we can do that. So as a reminder to everybody as well, copy this message into the channel. We are lucky enough that we got kind of like a special, what's it called? Special account for this, but normally you're not supposed to be sharing your accounts. So just as a reminder for everybody, sharing the Magic account's not normally allowed. We did get special permission because the goal is for us to kind of relay race to get all the way to Mythic. I think this is actually a very bad hand. Oh my god, this is also not great. Jesus, okay. Well... Ooh, okay, that makes things better. Start off with the Flower Foot. See if we can win mulling to 5 with some mice. Well, our opponent has not played anything yet, so we have gone unopposed for 3 turns, and we've somehow curved out, gone 1, 2, 3. If we can rip another land off the top, we'll actually be in a pretty good spot. Storm Splitter. Storm Splitter. What is happening? Let's see what they block. Okay. I think we still just hit the mouse. Okay, that works out, because now next turn we can War Squeak. So, and we couldn't have done both anyway, because the Rockface Village doesn't tap for a red, unless it's to play a creature, so even pre-combat that would not have worked out in our favor. I'm interested to see what they're doing with Storm Splitter. Do we think they just have it to have it? Do we win here? No, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? I do. I think we win here. Because I think we can put this here. And we say that can't block. And that's 10. Okay, alright. Mull to 5 mice coming out on top. We are officially Bronze Tier 2. Trying to get to Silver. Like I said, that is my goal. My goal is to get us to Silver, so whoever comes next, at the very least, doesn't have to worry about being in Bronze. Okay. So I'll try to get us up to Silver and Limited, and then we'll swap over to Constructed. And if we can get to Silver and Limited in this draft, sweet. If we gotta do one more, then, you know, we can do one more. We'll see if we can do something other than mice, or if mice are top tier draft fodder for us. Oh, man. All right. Let's see. Yep. Snap Keep. Flowerfoot or Squeak. I'm in. And especially if we can go Flowerfoot. Ooh, I think we can. Flowerfoot, Whisker Squill, Whisker Quill Scribe. It was harder to say than I thought it was going to be. 2/2. Creatures you control get +1/+1. How much do we care about that right now, though? Do we war? I think we still war squeak. Still get in for 6. Oh, well, there goes the Flowerfoot. And I don't think we attack here. Well, do we attack here? Do we just let it happen? No, I don't think we do, because next turn we can put a counter on it with the Provisioner. Jackdaw. That is a good card. Okay. They probably don't trade their Jackdaw, do they? Why? Probably, I mean, yeah. They've got no mana, so I don't know what they're planning to do here. Nope. Sure. They cannot find a 4th land, apparently. Let's do this one. Sure. Okay. I respect that. Why didn't that work? There we go. Swing out here. Oh, that's bad for us. Kestrel is so bad for us. Is this enough to let us win? Gives haste, yeah? Vigilance, trample, haste. Oh man, I'm a scrub. For some reason I was thinking that the other mouse wouldn't die. I forgot about the fact that Mabel was giving it +1/+1. Crud. Oh, this is not going to end well for us now. That was a huge punt on my part. Oh no. We still have a chance. Not a great one, but we do still have a chance. We need something that's going to come in with 3 power. That is, in fact, a forest, or a mountain. That is not it there, Captain. I don't know if this is enough to save us or not. I don't think it is. No. Alright. Well, darn. That's my bad. Well, we walked away positive, at least, out of the draft there. 4 and 3. Not terrible. Could be better, could be worse. But I think what we'll do is we'll try one more draft. Try to get up to silver. And then we'll go on from there and probably switch over to constructed. Alright, let's see. What is this? 2 mana, 3/3. Exile cards from graveyards. That seems solid. Tidecaller Mentor is also very good. We got rocked by that at one point. Let's take this thing. 2 mana, 3/3 feels good. Night Fisher. Whenever another bird enters, make a fish. Otterball. Monolith is solid. Clifftop is solid. Let's take the monolith, I think. Let's take the monolith. I don't know how good it is, but it feels good. Does that make sense? We'll see. But we're not married to either of our colors at the moment. So if we gotta switch it up, we can. I do like this thing, though. 2 mana, 3/3, and then if you've exiled 4 cards with it, it gets +4/+4. So it's essentially a 2 mana, 3/3, or a, 6 mana, 7/7? Seems pretty solid either way. Boy, the person to our right's got a good pack, apparently. This. Once during your turn, you may cast instant sorceries from your graveyard by paying a life in addition to their other costs. I don't think that's really what we want. Brightblade Stoat. 2 mana, 2/2, first strike, lifelink is not bad. Polywallop. It's a removal spell. Gained or lost life, surveil. Man, I don't think it's that they had a good pack. I think it's that they had a bad pack. Taking the Stoat. Ooh, what is this thing? At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, each opponent loses a life. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained and lost life, you make a bat. Okay, I mean, we have the monolith. Like, we could be black-white life loss, life gain. And if that's the case, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try Resolve life gain. That means our pack 1 pick 1's out the window, but that's fine. Because I highly doubt we're going to be splashing double green in an Orzhov deck. But I've done worse things. I have drafted all 5 colors and somehow done some things, so there's always a chance. Whenever it attacks while you control a token, it gets +2/+0. Surveil 2, draw 2, lose 2. That seems pretty solid if we're trying to both gain and lose life. Let's do that. Oh, we are already out. We have run dry. I'm going to take this sugar coat because it's a solid removal spell. Yeah, you're right, Doodle. Pain drain time. Whenever you attack with one or more rats, you may mill 2. It's probably that one, right? Because it's a 3/2 death touch. Oh my goodness. Taking the Tide Caller. Oops. Oh my goodness, I just hit the wrong button. Ooh, Starlit? Yeah, Starlit. Man, it was like weirdly open in the beginning, and now it is... There's nothing. Maybe worth paying attention to. Oh my god, the festival's still here. Now we take the Starlit Soothsayer for sure. Take the removal spell. We might wind up splashing blue. Ooh, man. Mockingbird is real good. But there's another Sinister Monolith in here. What's this? +2/+2, another creature gets +1/+1. Gain or lose life during your turn, +1/+0. Oh, man. Taking the Monolith. I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? It's probably the life create here. Ooh, what is this thing? As long as you've lost life this turn, it has flying and vigilance. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, you put its counters on... Yes? Yes? Thank you? Oh my god. Sunspine Links. Oh, and Flowerfoot. They're back. Huskbuster. I don't think Huskbuster is going to do us much good. We're not in the mill. Do we take a third Starlit Soothsayer? Yeah, sure, why not? We're just going to win with flyers, I guess. Oh my god, there's a fourth Starlit Soothsayer. No. Waxwing Witness. Okay. Not too terrible. I'm going to put this boyo in the sideboard. Alright, what do we got? Target opponent discards 2. If you have a rat, surveil 2. Destroy a creature power toughness 4 or greater. Yes, please. Removal, we'll take it. We probably don't wind up playing the Mind Drill Assailant, but it depends on... Oh! At the beginning of your end step, if you gain or lost life, target opponent loses 3 unless they sack a non-land or discard a card. Hello. Star Charter, 4 mana, 3/1 flying. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained or lost life, look at the top 4. Reveal a creature power 3 or less, put it in your hand. Do we want the card draw or the... whatever that is? I think we take that. I think this is more likely to wheel, because I don't think anyone's really in the colors, right? We'll take that. I don't think we wind up playing it, but we take it. Oh yeah. Boom. I think we have once again lucked into an archetype that nobody else is in. I don't want any of these. I'll take the Night Fisher, I guess. Oh yeah, well. Oh jeez. Okay. Now we're not getting anything in our colors. Oh no. Come on, baby. Oh my goodness, it's another Paw Patch recruit. We've opened 3 of those over the course of our 2 drafts. 5 mana, 3/4, ETB, exile a creature an opponent controls until it leaves. If it had 2 or less, put a counter on it. That's removal. It's not terrible. Choose one, destroy a creature. Early Winter, solid removal spell. Also Life Creed Duo. And I'm a sucker for picking... Oh! Hello. Hello, Vine Lasher. Hello, hello. We're taking the Vine Lasher. Vine Lasher is... I don't know. Not game winning necessarily, but can win games. Life Dive Duo, probably. Carrot Cake is also solid. Stargaze. Stargaze is solid. Let's take the duo. Bandit's Talent. Each opponent discards 2 cards unless they discard a non-land. If they have 1 or fewer cards in hand, they lose 2. Draw an additional card for each card. We're not really set on... Take another Life Creed. We're not really set on the discard. Oh my god. I don't think we play any of these. I'll take the mouse because, like, we could play it. Bat. Dewdrop Cure is also good, but I want the Mentor. I want the Mentor. I guess. Oh, Early Winter. Yes, please. Do we take another Waxwane? Probably not. Let's take another Dire Sight. I'm putting the Mind Drill in the sideboard here. I don't think we play the Mind Drill. Do we play the Thorn Plate? Maybe. We'll throw it in. We'll see. Take another Mind Drill, I guess. And a Raccoon. Did I just put that Raccoon in the main board? I might have. I did not. Sweet. Alright. Okay, so our top of the curve is 5. We have 2 5-drops. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 5-drops. Bunch of 4-drops. I don't think we touch the mana base here. I don't think we need the Ravine Rider. Probably don't want the Dagger Fight Duo. No, probably not the Psychic Whirl. I think we take out a Thorn Plate. Alright, there we go. Done. Easy. Just playing bats. So we'll see how this one goes. I don't know if I'm higher on this draft or lower on it than our first one. I think the mice were pretty good. I think this one is going to be a lot grindier. And I think it really depends on what our opponents are going to be playing. I think if they have very aggressive style decks, we might actually be okay. But if they roll in with... If someone rolls in with a Sunspine Lynx, we're dead. I don't think we can beat a Sunspine Lynx. Them preventing us from gaining life is just devastating. But I think pretty much anything else we can handle. Man. Struggling to find an opponent. There we go. Yeah. Oh my goodness, we're matched up against someone in gold. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, turn 1 Vine Lasher. Ooh, baby. The only 1-drop in our entire deck. Get him out there. It's basically a Goblin Guide. land? Probably. Oh my god. Are you freaking kidding me? Bro. What did we do? Oh my god, it was like the one thing. It was the one thing we couldn't beat. Oh. Oh my god, that's brutal. Okay. Now we're just beat down, I guess. Now we just beat down. Swing? Swing with links? Swing with links? Oh, okay. Like, we still have quite the clock. However, it is not as life-gainy as we would like. But I think we are still in a position to win. We technically have them on a 3-turn clock at this point, and I think no players can gain life, so even their Sunspine Links can't gain them life. No blocks. Ooh, hello. Okay. Oh my goodness, we have so many lands. Put them to 1. We can pay 2 life, sack it, draw 2 cards. Let's do that. Let's get rid of one of them. Oh my goodness. Do we do it again? No, we can't risk putting ourselves too low. Yeah, that can go. That can disappear. Maybe we are playing too many lands. Oh, we did it. Game 1, life gain defeats Sunspine Links. That is my peak. I don't think I could do any better than that today. We have taken down the Links, and that's all I can ask for. Alright. And we got a free card. Oh my goodness. Branch of Itugazi. We're not going to play that. Alright. So, as our next opponent is loading in, just a reminder, if you would like to donate any money to the American Cancer Society, that is why we are streaming today. We are trying to make it from Bronze to Mythic. The link to donate is in the chat. I have it pinned up at the top. So please do donate whatever you can. If you donate in $5 increments, then you are also given raffle tickets for each $5 that you can be entered to win prizes. They could be gems on Arena. Oh my goodness, we have our Vine Lasher again. They could be Ultimate Guard product. So there's plenty of different things that you can get. So please do donate as much money as you can. I know that times are a little bit difficult, but it would really help out a great society. So do try to participate if possible. But either way, if you can't donate right now, we certainly appreciate that you are tuning into the stream regardless, because it does help out just to kind of get the word out there, get some information. So thank you to everybody who's joining us for this. What are we doing here? We offering to trade Stoats? I think yes. Because then we can surveil at the end of turn. There's nothing in our deck that's double white, is there? I think we pitched that. No blocks. We take the Stoat. Ooh, big boy. I think we leave the Vine Lasher back, but I think we attack with everything else. Because I'm afraid they've got that... Ah, see? See. Now we got this big boy to block the stoat. Now I'm wishing I'd kind of kept the land, though, so we could drop our mentor next turn. Do we block this? I don't think we do, right? That seems sketchy. I don't trust them. Oh my god. They had it anyway. Oh. But we still get the land, so we could drop our mentor here. If you gain or lost life. Well, we haven't done that yet, but I think we still drop it because it's a 3/5. They definitely have something, right? They definitely have some sort of pump effect. Because they keep attacking. Oh, buddy, they have a Caretaker's Talent. Did card. Nope. Easiest 2 to the graveyard I've ever seen. Get in there for some damage. And then trigger all of our stuff at the end of turn. Nope. Tell you what, this Starlit Soothsayer, it has been putting in some work. They sacked of food, okay. Less than ideal. Honestly, didn't even know it did that. That's a card. I think we actually keep both of them. Get rid of that one. Because I think they're at the point where... Ooh, that's bad for us. Can do this, though. Do they have a response? Ah, okay. Then I think what we can do is next turn we can get the monolith into play. Oh, that's got reach. This stoat has been problematic for us this entire time. Ignore the beeping. My wife is cooking up some lunch in the background. I think we do that, which is less than ideal, but it's giving us life gain, which we might need now. No attacks. Surveil. Yeah, we'll keep that. We'll keep that. Okay, so that's for counters for non-creatures. And that is a Fountain Port Bell. That's a non-creature. Oh, buddy, that stoat's getting way too big. I don't know what we're going to do about that one. That one's going to be... What else does it do? Search for a basic land, reveal it. Say put it on top? Oh, no. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're so dead. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I have no idea what to do about that one. I mean, block. I guess that's what we're doing. That is the best I got, my dude. I can't do much else beyond that. So we can gain a life. Can do that. And we can attack because the wax wane is going to be big enough. Now we get to surveil too. But I don't think this is our game to win. We had it. And it was the stoat, man. Should have killed the stoat instead of the flyer, I guess. Alright, let's see. Nope. We have surveilled so many lands to the graveyard. Do we want that? I don't know what else in our deck saves us right now, honestly. I think we're kind of just out of luck here. I think they're trying to decide how they're killing us. Boy, they are really thinking about it. I think they have us in a pretty bad spot, so I'm not 100% sure what exactly they're contemplating right now. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness, another builder's talent. Hilarious. This card is absurd. In the right deck. Jump. The issue is now, like, they're gaining like 6 life a turn. I don't really know what we do to stop it. Well, we sure are trying. No real attacks. Each opponent loses a life. We surveil. Yeah, sure, we'll take a Waxwing. That might be the only way we win this, honestly. This thing had another ability on it, didn't it? 2 mana, pay 2 life, draw a card. I forgot about Caretaker's Talent having other text on it. Oh, we're dead. I'm not blocking. I don't want to do the math. Oh my goodness, we were so close. So many times. That was brutal. That was brutal. Alright, let's try the bats again. And so I know I mentioned it earlier, but I also know that we've got a few more people in chat than we did before. So if there's any decks that anybody would like to see played, please do let me know. You can send me links to specific decks. You can just give me a general archetype. But I think after this draft is done, we're going to try some constructed. So if you want to see any Pioneer or Standard decks, let me know. Timeless is also an option, I believe. Historic too, but I'll be honest, I'm not a big Historic person. But we need to be able to do something that puts us in a queue. So we couldn't do Brawl because that's not going to help us level up. So we want to make sure that we're getting from Bronze to Mythic. So that means we got to be doing some competitive queues. But if there's any decks people want to see played, like I said, whether it's Standard, Pioneer, Timeless, let me know. And I will do my best to make sure we can get to that. Alright, here we go. Oh my goodness, it's Squee. This seems very good. It's our first game without our Vine Lasher, though. Tragedy. Let's drop that. What do we do here? I think we play... Oops. Let me play this one. Sure. Okay, so now we do that. Gain a life, and then we can go to combat. We can try to drop this. Let it happen. Ah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. That is less than ideal. We'll leave the Star Chanter for sure. Ooh, and the... Yep. Star Chanter is card draw. Definitely the bat. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. That's less than ideal. Yeah, we definitely need this bat. Okay. Ooh, Chandler. For sure. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Tragedy. They can hit me for a bunch here, but that's still not going to help them necessarily. Because even with the bat being tapped for a turn, I still get its ability, and I'm still going to be able to play the Channeler and do a bunch of nonsense. Okay, that's fine. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. I wonder what the red is in their deck for. I wonder what they're splashing for it. Also, I will say I do apologize for the poor quality at some points. I know the stream can get a little laggy. The internet that I am on is not phenomenal. It's the downside to having to set up a stream away from home, unfortunately. Okay. Hmm. We're doing things. I don't know how much we're gonna actually be able to do, but we definitely attack with this waxwing, yeah? I don't think we attack with the mentor. I think we just attack with the waxwing. Because if they want to kill it, they have to block with 2 creatures. I think we keep it now. I think the issue that our opponent's running into here, though, is that they can't really attack us. But we can just kind of drain them out. I think this is game. Hey, we did it. All right. So, like I said, I know the stream is, for some reason, struggling. I do apologize for that. Not sure why it's struggling now when it wasn't earlier. Nothing has changed. But apparently like I said, the Wi-Fi I'm on is not doing great. I don't think we can keep that as much as I'd like to. I think that's fine. Probably put back the waxwing. Like, it's a slow hand, but it works, right? Not the frog. Oh my goodness, we just drew the card we put to the bottom. And we've got our 4th land, which is good. We can go straight into Star Charter. Try to draw some more cards. Channeler, here we go. No. Oh, that thing's got reach. That thing's got reach. We definitely still attack here, though. Because it lets us gain a life, and they can't currently kill it. So unless something changes... Sure. Waste a solid protection spell? I'm okay with that. Lily Splash. Okay. Seems good, seems good. Because now the Mentor just kind of blocks. That's a good card to draw. Oh, what do we do here? I think we gotta get that down, right? I really wish I had another land now. We definitely do not attack, though. Attacking just gets our Mentor killed. Polywallop. Not sure why they did that before getting to the end step, but whatever works, I guess. Oh my goodness. They got answers to everything. Okay, so let's drop this. Then I think we drop this. Gain some life, move along, put something into our hands, get another Life Creed Duo so we can try to gain more life, make this Channeler kind of get out of hand. I think that's our plan here. So a huge shout out to our recent donators. We're getting to our goal. Obviously not quite there just yet, but honestly, when we started this, I didn't expect to be raising any money, considering I'm streaming at the same time as Reed Duke on Twitch, and we know how much we love Reed Duke. But $60 is phenomenal, so to whoever's been donating, thank you all so much. The American Cancer Society can make use of any amount of money, and of course, $5 increments will get you raffle tickets that you can use for possible prizes, so that's fun as well. And I appreciate everyone who's been sticking it out for the less than ideal stream rate. I have been trying to fix it in the background, and for some reason I am unable to do so. So Thanks for sticking it out, even though it's not the best of situations. This is not going to go well for us here, I don't think. Why would I block there? Why would I block there? Just block there. Let's see. Dude, there's so many things on their side of the board that I've reached. It's wild. Ooh, I would like both of those things, actually. Flying Vigilance, they can't stop that. Yep, okay. Well, I guess they could, but they'd have to sacrifice pretty much everything. Take another life creed? I think the answer is yes. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad for us. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, did we lose because of that? It's 14. Let's find out. Let's see what we can do. See if it's even possible. Part of the issue here is I think we just die on the crackback. Honestly, I think if they had attacked us with everything, I think we would have died here. There's no way we survive another turn. Yeah. we'll keep it, but I don't think it's going to do us any good. Because they have 8 mana, they can activate the flicker effect twice. They can shut down 2 of our things, leave us with just 2 blockers, and then kill us. Yeah, if they want us dead, we're dead. I suppose it just depends on if they want us dead. Oh, yeah. Yep. They want us dead. I think we just take the hit. Yeah. There's no point in blocking. There's nothing we can do. Alright. Well, let's try it again. I think we get one more. I think that's only 2 losses, right? Alright, yes, we get one more. Man, I'm kind of surprised that it's taken us this long to get through 2 drafts, honestly. I expected us to get through them pretty quickly, but Bloomburrow's just been grinding us down, I guess. Alright. Our opponent's Big Papa Paul. Let's see what we can do against that. That's a keepable hand. Life Creed into Starlit? Sure. And if we can find a 4th land into Waxwain. Ooh. Or if we find another land into Star Charter. Gotta be nice to our opponent. They were nice to us. Okay. Get in for 1. And sure, we'll take that. Now the real question is, do we play it this turn? Like, do we offspring it and then drop a land? I think the answer is yes. Yeah, I think we offspring it and then drop a land. I don't think we need a second one right now. Corpseberry. Okay. Solid. Nah, we just take it. What is that? 2 mana, 2/2. Taps for a green. Tap to forge. Add 2. Pay 4. Tap. Search for a squirrel. Put it in your hand. Okay. Definitely Star Charter. Gain a life. Get in for 3. Take another Starlit, I suppose. And we'll leave a land on top, because we do need another land. Because next turn, if we hit a land, we can Stoat and Starlit. Park. They went hard on squirrels, didn't they? That thing's got reach. Didn't even notice that. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just play the Waxwayne. Ooh, what do we take here? Take the Glide Dive. I guess we get both. That's a big squirrel. 6/6. My goodness. Don't know what our opponent's plan is here. Okay, it is to not attack. If that's the case, we make this Waxwing massive. If we attack, they have to block 3, 4, 5, 6, so they still would not die. And I probably die on the crackback. Oof. Yes. Yes. So I think it's a Reacher. Return a permanent. Which one? The ETB forage one? There's nothing to forage though. I am suspicious of this. It does give him 2... Oh. Okay, they've decided the game is ending. Block here. Block here. Here. That's probably it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Got there. I think that puts us into tier 1 of bronze. So we still haven't hit silver like I'm hoping, but if we win, I think 2 more games, we'll make it to silver. Oh no, we're already in tier 1. We gotta win 1 game. Alright, sick. If we can win 1 more game, make it to silver. Alright, let's see. Can we do 1 more? And then we'll switch over to constructed. We'll try out that hammer time list I was looking at. Provided everything is on Arena, which I think it is. Oh no, not the stoat. Okay, Azorius. Do we attack here? I think so. I think if they're going to waste a removal spell on the Life Creed, I think we're fine with that.